I've been drinking, I've been drinking, I've been fucking when I look at you. I've been thinking, I can't do bring another day. Won't you? Nah, I can't bring us up a day. Won't you? Nah, that's on ice.
Can you hear me? JJ Hammer? Can you hear me, JJ Hammer? Merry Christmas to you too. Can you hear me? I'm just not trying this little string yard thing, so y'all gotta help me out. Can't be the smooth. It's the link up thing that's there. If you get the link out, to bring you in. What's up, Teddy the trucker? Sound check good. Okay, thank you. Thank you. We ain't doing nothing. But drinking, child. I got me some shut-ons. What camera? Some shut-ons. And I got me something else down up in there. But y'all hit the link if you want to come on. I'm stuck till tomorrow. Don't come to Tennessee. Don't come anywhere near Lewisburg, Tennessee, because you will be stuck because the credit cards are not working, including your common data and EFS card. So you're gonna be stuck like your girl until tomorrow because of the Nashville explosion. Teddy the trucker, JJ Hammer. But yeah, okay. Let me see. Okay, my first time doing it, so we may have some discrepancies. Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hello? Hold on, baby. Hold on. No. Hold on.
I can't hear you. Y'all can hear me, but I can't hear him. Yeah, a little drinking, a little drinking. Hold on, let me take the microphone out. Let's see. Okay, can you hear me now? Oh, it took it out. Let me see something. Sorry, KB. It's my first time using StreamYard. It's my first time using StreamYard. So yeah, try it again. Sweet Merry Christmas, Tasha BBW. What's up, baby? Merry Christmas. If you want to come in, just get the little link. It's my first time with StreamYard. So okay, let me see. Let me see. Okay. Okay, so let's try this again. It's a stream. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, okay. Okay. What's
All
going
right, there we go,
on?
Shay. Yeah, we're good now.
Okay. Okay.
Oh man, I can't call it shape. I'm just bored. It's frozen up here again, 8, 9 degrees up here in Wisconsin.
Really, I'm about to be heading up that way in a little while. I'm about to be
Hey, I
heading
hope
up
you
to
be warmed up, girl. You got some warm clothes, girl. It's shit, it's frozen up here.
you still got on. You still got on right now, look.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to have all that skin out up here right now.
Shape, I thought you were at home with the family. No, baby, I decided to go and stay out because I mean I have no immediate family, so it is what it is. You know, who else did I miss? I think I got every one of y'all. I think I just said. Thank y'all for kicking it with your girl. It's Christmas night, so you do anything else?
Hey, I appreciate the shape. Hey, I'm on the road too with you. You know what I'm saying? We both out here stuck lonely solo truckers out here. But I like the hair shape, you know what I'm saying? That's rocking with you. And I'm sorry Tennessee computers went down though. That's some crazy ish.
Yeah. Yeah, the credit card's still not working. That's so crazy because the explosion from Nashville. So y'all coming to
I
any
hope you got
part?
enough fuel to keep you warm tonight, keep the truck running.
I put $5 in, but I might have to pull around and put some more in. It might turn off dead on me. I'm in a truck stop, so it ain't gonna matter. I put another 5, 10 spin in there and keep it moving. I
Hey
might pull
Shay,
around.
no offense. This ain't the old hoopty back in the hood where you can put 5 in it, it rolls. You gotta put a lot like 20 to 30 and then maybe a little bit more.
Nah, but what's good, y'all? I'm in Lewisburg, Tennessee. Don't come this way. Anybody
Oh,
that's like,
okay.
I think it's like within 2 or 3 hours away from Nashville. All truck stops you can't not use. They even called the TA 30 minutes down the road. You can't use the credit card there either. Yeah, these are all cash payments, y'all. Just know that. It's Skinny. What's up, baby? What's
Yeah,
going
I
on?
seen your little map on IG. Yeah, it look like you right outside of Nashville, but that's crazy, Shay.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
Skinny, take that damn Washington gear off. I know you still wearing that Washington team gear. No, I'm just fooling with you, bro. Merry Christmas, Skin.
yeah, yeah.
No, I'm a Giants fan, shape. So we'll NFC East battle up in this joint. Even though I'm from Virginia, man, I never did fool with the Redskins. Oops, I mean the no-name Washington team. I'm sorry. Yeah.
uh, Laughing. Yeah, but I'm bored, y'all. I'm stuck up here by myself.
I wish, hey, if I was there, shape, I come rock with you, man. Get a little sip. I ain't got no money to sip on nothing.
I think y'all think I can finish off both bottles by the night?
I see you. There
I
you go. Hey, at least you're making.
think I can
I
finish
don't know if
off
you're
both
gonna finish
bottles.
off both of them, honey. But like I said, make the best of it though. Merry Christmas. Yep.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish off both bottles though. This is
But
halfway
shoot,
down.
oh, okay. You ain't and you being safe, right? You ain't got to roll no time soon, right?
No, I can't get. I can't do no. I can't do nothing, sweet.
All right, I know you being safe though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I got hit
Okay.
up by my last video by a few of my male followers when I talked about men and dating. I caught a lot of hate for it. I had like about 60 y'all hit me up, kids that hit me like, you gotta change your attitude about men and
Hmm.
so on and so forth. Otherwise, you're gonna keep getting the same thing. I said, I don't
Yeah.
have a bad attitude about men.
Yeah, that
I don't have a
because
bad attitude about
a lot of people don't understand the plight, especially as a black female solo out here trying to date and find somebody. That's got to be hard. You know what I'm saying? It's not cool being a one truck business owner and trying to be trying to date and find somebody. It's rough. You on the road all the time, and it's not everybody can take this life that we deal with. You know what I'm saying? Shape. So people gonna come at you and not understand or whatever, man. And plus you're gonna get the third. I'm gonna call no shots, fella, but I'm gonna call some shots. Thirsty ass dude that go shoot their shot at you, but they ain't about nothing. That just real.
men. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. You can't get upset about my experience. My experience is my experience. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, exactly.
I found like about 4 or 5 y'all that hit me up talking about you need to change that, so on and so forth. You need to change that and blase. You gonna never
Yeah,
ain't
but
gonna
I
be
see you got your
nobody.
lighting system better though, Shape, and I like the little mic.
Yeah, but it ain't it ain't like what I used to have. I can't find a light nowhere. I barely. This was the last little microphone I caught at a Walmart. Yeah, a cheap little thing, but I'm gonna make it work. But I can't find no lighting, like a real ring light. I can't find it. None of the Walmarts I go to, they don't have them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do better, y'all. Your girl
You might
Shape
have to
gonna
go
get
to
me
like
better.
a Best Buy, or maybe like a studio store. You know what I'm saying? That sell stuff like that, like people that do radio broadcasts in studio.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I hate that. Me and you both out here on the road on Christmas Day. Really? Now would you never thought that at your age you'd be out here on the road on Christmas
I
Day?
know. But I'm making the best of a Shape just like you. I just ain't got nothing to sip on though. But I'm making the best of it though. Like I said, my truck broke down at the wrong time, but the right time. You know what I'm saying? It could have been worse, even though it was right before the holidays. I had a plan to get home for Christmas, but it's fixed now. It's A1 good. I'm thankful for that. And then the snowstorm came right behind that, the frozen tundra, I call it, the ice we dealing with up here. So, but I'm making my way back now. I'm going to pick up tomorrow, then head to PA, and then from PA to South Carolina, and then I bounce back up to VA. Maybe be home for the New Year.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be home till after the New Year. I'm staying out.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
I
that's the
know,
thing
honey. You got to make that money.
about
Yep.
the bills don't
Yeah.
stop because of holiday. They don't give you
Well,
no
I'm gonna try
credit.
to be home shape. I can't guarantee it neither, but I'm trying to work on it. Be home. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't care nothing about that. JJ Hammer down says facts. Yes, nothing but facts, sir. Nothing but real facts. They don't care. Truck paying people don't care, but you want to go home for the holiday. All they care about is their truck payment, baby. And that's it, and that's all. You know what I'm saying? They're going some cold ass weather, which I'm not looking forward to. But they said they have nothing else. They
Hmm.
have nothing else. Ooh, but maybe it was God's way of making me chill for the day, make me just rest a little bit more, and just
Yeah.
get myself together. Man, that's what it was. Me just sitting here. You know what I mean? Sometimes I could have been rolling my day, got into a bad accident. You never know. You know what I mean? Maybe it's the reason why the explosion happened, made everybody sit still. There's a bunch of other drivers that still sitting here like me that can't get fuel, real fuel. They can't use their credit card. You know what I'm saying? Day to day stuff out here. Things change every day out here on the road. That's what I'm saying. This trucking thing is not for the shy boy. It's not for somebody that don't enjoy what they do.
Exactly. This is a lifestyle. You got to get, you got to be prepared to be mentally alone out here. Like you got to be good out here, because this ain't. It ain't for everybody. A lot of people can't deal with our lifestyle as an OTR truck driver, running, staying out here months at a time, man, by yourself, stuck over the road. Look at me, shape. I said this guy's with, like, I mean, the truck broke down I was thinking the wrong time, but it was the right time. And then, like I said, he just God say stay still for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? What was it? 6 days I was broke down, and then the
Mhm.
snowstorm came, and now I'm sitting over here right now. So yeah. Oh well. I'm gonna make the best of it though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we ain't got no choice. we
Ain't no
ain't
sense
got
of
no
being
choice.
depressed and get mad about it. You know what I'm saying? Just try to find the good and the bad in everything we do out here. That's all.
Yeah, I was watching. I think I was watching Dirty Broke, whoever it was earlier, and they was
Uh
on there,
huh.
talking about how they make so much money they go home every week. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool, but what are you doing though? Are you being totally honest with everything that you got to do to go home every day? You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Some people don't tell you the whole real deal. You know what I'm talking about? OTR is special. It's pressure free, not for everyone. That's facts. That's a fact. Thanks. That's why I'm out of it. I wasn't built for isolation. Think I'm gonna make a video for the bad instead of everyone always talking about the good parts of trucking. But shit, you could watch a girl shape because I talk about the bad in trucking. Shit, I've been explored. I uploaded all my breakdowns with this very truck. Um, my trucking search, whack ass tickets, dumbass shippers. I mean, shit, you watch a girl shape and watch all the bad. I expose the bad all the time. I always
Hmm.
expose the bad. I take it all on
That's
people.
that's
I
why that's
do
why I rock
come
with
up
you,
to
and
you.
I try to do the same thing. Show y'all the good, the bad, the ugly out here. Be transparent fully. This trucking junk ain't no joke, man. Like we deal with it all out here. We make a billion decision. We go through it all out here. Sometimes we physically, mentally, everything drained every day. Like God dog, like man, you get out that truck, you'll shift over. You like, man, I'm just want to just eat, not shower, maybe even shower the next day and just go to bed. I don't went to bed in my full clothes before. One time I fell asleep shape on my damn steering wheel. I woke up 4 hours later, like damn, I'm still sitting in the damn driver's seat. That's how tired you be sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even log off the damn clock. I had to go back and edit my damn clock. I ain't even log off the clock. You know what I'm saying? This trucking ain't for everybody. This shit is rough some days out here. You know, but it's also beautiful too out here some days. Some day when we just everything goes right and we just traveling and the shipper load us on time. We you know, so you take the good from the bad, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's Skinny said you talk about. He told me he said I only talk about the business side. He wants to talk about the lifestyle, but I expose the lifestyle. I go through what I showed. I go through what I go through at the shops. I go through. I expose it because it's Skinny. I expose all that, but a lot of things on here. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I expose all that, but I be anxious to see you drop that video. I
Yeah.
be see if all what you have experienced. I don't think you had a video out in a while. I need to go get caught up on your channel. But it sucks, y'all. I'm out here waiting for Christmas. Guess what my Christmas dinner was? Some damn Arby's. Some nasty ass
Yeah.
curly
Hey,
fries.
but hey, Shay, I'm not gonna hold up the show. I know everybody say I take over the show, so I'm gonna go back and see the chat because I can't really read the chat. But Merry Christmas, everybody. Shape, you stay good, huh? Keep your head up, and but I'm gonna hop off here and let somebody else try to come in here. All right,
Honestly,
all righty.
okay. I think. Okay, that's the link. Thank you again, KB Smooth, for coming in. Always showing your girl love as usual. So that's the link if you want to come in and holler and chat with your girl. We're not really doing that much tonight. Uh, Arby's over. I know. I know that had a little bit of that I had a little upset stomach. I had to go to the bathroom later on because I don't really get near none of that meat. The curly fries and curly fries still mess me up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, not a good feeling. Not a good feeling. Yeah, but that's my dinner. There is a Chili's 7 miles away, but it said that I was too much out of range for delivery, and taking an Uber and Lyft there cost me like $70, and that's not even including paying for the plate. So it's just gonna be some money. So it's what I make up for it tomorrow when I get moving. Hopefully things will back up tomorrow. If things not back up tomorrow, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put me like a little 50 in there and see if I make it. I'm just low and hopefully get some other 2 hours maybe at the state or something. Because I don't think I'm even like close to the state line where I am. I think I am like in the middle of Tennessee. So yeah. But what's up, y'all? My first time using the StreamYard thing. I just forgive me. I'm just gonna learn how to work this thing out. So don't we have any glitches or anything like that? You know, you have to forgive your girl. It's a neat little program. I hope I'm doing everything like it's supposed to be getting done. Hope it don't cut me off. You know what I'm saying? Hope it don't cut me off real fast. What's going on, my people? What is going on tonight? Just sitting there drinking. It is a little echo on my end. It is. It sounded really clear when you was on the line. I don't know. It's the microphone. It's the microphone. What you tell me? That I decline. But what's going on tonight, y'all? A lot of y'all must be at home, like I should be. It's good on me. It's good that you said it. Tell him why when he was on here, he sounded clear as day.
When you need to move, when you need to do.
In this video, she made me think she was bisexual. Yeah, now we ain't the only ones. It's like about 9 trucks here, so we ain't the only ones. Don't say that. Some of us got real bills to pay on it. So I don't have the luxury of being home.
I should be happy reminded. You're always dropping. I'm stopping. And
Hold on, Skinny.
Yo,
Hello?
can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can barely hear you.
All right, hold on.
Turn the volume up on your phone. I can barely hear you. I heard KV smooth, like clear as day. Can you hear me?
I try to use my headset. Shit ain't working.
Okay, now I hear you good. I hear you good now. What's good, Skinny?
Nothing chilling. Yeah, but like I was saying, like, uh, I came into the trucking world with the idea that I was gonna see the world. Don't get me wrong, I did. Uh, but to be honest, after a little while, everything looks the same to me. And so crunched on time that I really didn't get to enjoy it like I really want. So there's a lot of things that, you know what I'm saying, I just wasn't built for. Let's just put it that way.
So let me ask you this: what was the biggest thing that really pushed you off from being in the truck?
The communication with the dispatchers.
Okay, well that shit that'll do it.
Like they act like they brain dead, man. It's like it's really frustrating with me. Like they act so confused, especially when it's time for you to go home. They so confused, like they don't know. Like it just that irritates me.
Mm-hmm. Wow, really? What company was you at? If you don't mind saying.
I was with Snyder. I was with JB Hunt. Uh, I was with Watkins and Shepard. You probably never heard of them, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. I ain't never heard of them. Wow, I mean I've heard a lot about Snyder. I've heard good and bad about Snyder.
I
More
like
bad than.
Snyder. I actually think JB Hunt was my favorite company, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But communication all over the board was just no matter what company, it was crazy.
Mm.
Like
Okay, let
I
me ask you:
go ahead.
do, do you just think that you're used to a certain kind of way, and you need response right now, you need action right now? You don't think that some of it was just you,
Nah, it
or
wasn't just. Well, I mean, technically, yeah, it was me because you know what I'm saying. What one person can take, another person can't take. So I
mm,
mean, yeah, I mean, technically, yeah, it was me, but um, it just I just wasn't built for it. Um, like I got a new family. When I say new family, my kids are really young. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
So um, I didn't know what I was stepping into. Let's just put it that way. It's really not for the new family type of person. It's not.
mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I won't say that because I've seen, the men have newborns, have a baby like 2 weeks later, and they back out on the truck. You know what I'm saying? I've seen women out here with babies getting out
Yeah,
and
yeah,
getting
yeah.
a shop
You know,
like I guess it depends on type of person you really really are. Um, so you say it was the communication, and okay, so you don't think that maybe you would have been like a little bit more decisive in the next company? You would have reached out to more people, did a little more research, that it may have worked out differently for you. It may have turned to something that you really loved. Because it sounded like to me you really didn't stay in it too long. I think when you first said something, I think you only stayed in like for a year or two, right?
Um, well, hold on. Let me clear this part up. I
Okay.
love trucking. To this day, I still love it.
Okay.
Um, but the issues that I like, the communication had nothing to do with me. I feel like the dispatchers all over the board, no matter what company you with, unless you are doing the big business thing like a lease operator and everything else, if you're a company driver, the communication, you are literally a number. Like I didn't get that family vibe with any company. And JB Hunt was the closest to it. That's why I liked them the most. But I still didn't get that family vibe. At the end of the day, I'm a number. And I won't for me, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like we put our life in risk. For me, that's how I feel every time I started up the truck. Like I'm putting my life in risk.
Hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? It just I didn't feel the love back from the company. So it could have been me, but either way it turned me off.
So let me ask you, do you think that you were to buy your own truck, that way you have more freedom to what company you can go to? When you want to go to a company that's more family oriented, smaller, they may treat you actually more like family. Um, do you think that you'll be changed? But I don't think you're in trucking right now, right? I know you have
No,
what you.
I still best believe the CDL still get used. But as
Oh,
far as semi truck, no. Um but yeah, 100%. If I own my own truck and I was doing my own thing and I didn't have to depend on dispatcher so much, it would be a completely different experience. It'll be a 100% way better experience. And if that was the case, I probably would have never left.
mhm.
But when you
That-
new in the game, you know what I'm saying, you got to start somewhere. And that was just too much of a curve for me as far as like I'm not going to deal with something too much. I got short, I got short fuse, which is that's my downfall too. But I got short fuse. I'm not going to take too much.
Well, let me say this. Let me say this. You can even get upset if you want to. In trucking, you got to have a certain level of patience. You got to, because every day is something different. Every day it does not run smoothly. It can be either problems with the truck, problems with your company, problems with the shipper, problems at truck stops where I am right now. You know what I'm saying? It's you got to have patience. That's something you have to kind of work on a little bit in this industry for yourself if you want to really get yourself towards success. You know, that's what I feel like. I just kind of picked up about you that you're the type of person, you're very decisive, you're very smart. You know what I'm saying? You know exactly what you want, but you have to kind of like, okay, what can I say about it, y'all? Y'all tell me what can I what can I say about it? That what I'm some words I'm trying to say. Like you have to kind of be more realistic in this industry because nothing is in your full control. Nothing is. And then that you moving freight that don't belong to you. It belongs to someone else. You know what I'm saying? You the bottom of the
Yeah,
post, you know. That's
yeah,
all. That's
and
all.
that's rough. That look. This is why it was rough for me personally. I'm the first one in my family to do this. I'm the first one um, out of my friends, first one to ever do this. So I went into it with not a lot of support. Let's just put it that way. Like I didn't have much people. Don't get me wrong. I could talk to people. You know what I'm saying? Even on the tube, but I ain't have nobody personally like that I know, you know what I'm saying, that could like get me through certain situations. So I had to deal with it myself. That's really rough for a rookie, you know what I'm saying? Especially like I said, I'm the only one in my family to ever do this.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
it's a lot of people can't relate to what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I made my mistakes, y'all. So some of y'all that been watching and following me for a while, y'all know I see me go through a few things, baby. I never let anybody take me by the hand. Well, I did, in a way, but he was new for himself. He was just trying to use me for his own personal gain. Let's just say that, what I'm saying? I thought I can trust him and we can do things together. We can learn together. But it ended up going sour, and I took a leap out on my own, which kind of led down to a downward spiral. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of feel that point. Okay, I feel that point on you. I mean, you do need help, and mistakes can be easily made out here. And these companies don't really care nothing about you. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they care about the low got delivered and you scanning that damn bill or that's it. Um, JJ Herman says at those big megas, so important to try to get into the dedicated account like Target, Walmart as soon as you can. Well, if you remember Ice Water, and if you remember Freight Queen, they have things to say about the mega carriers like Amazon. I think Amazon was one, Walmart was one. They had their own view about mega carriers. They have their own authority. You know what I'm saying? So those companies, still to them, you're still just another number. All they care about is that low getting there. They don't care about nothing else. They don't care about you not being able to go home for the holidays. They care about you not being able to be at home for Christmas. They don't care about that. They care about you one of your family members is sick and almost dying. They don't care about you not making no money this week. They don't care. They don't care nothing about that. They care nothing, absolutely nothing about that at all. That's Pinky, y'all. Hold on. My thing is this. What's it called? They got to come down. Hold on. Yeah. All right. I don't know why it's something come aboard. Hopefully, don't come down no more. But nah, I feel you. I'm skinny. You definitely need the support. I can't stress that. But having support out here because it is rough. It is very, very rough. Um, K be the smooth one. Said skinny bro. I get with your no support system in your corner circle can be devastating on a rookie. So hold on,
Right.
y'all. I think
Like devastating to a rookie. And look, I was in it for 3 years, but in my mind, if you ain't made it over 5 years, you still a rookie. Um, so it was devastating, but I'm gonna be honest, I didn't go into it because I wasn't one of those guys that said, oh, I've always wanted to be a trucker. Hell no, I ain't never even thought about doing that. Um, I went into it. All right, it's gonna be weird, but let me break it down.
okay, go ahead. I'm listening, baby. I just gotta stack this
I'm
thing.
I'm a different type of person. Like, so I do things. It's gonna sound weird because you probably never heard this before, but I do things that scare me. Okay, so I was terrified of trucking, terrified of like to even like I remember back in the day, I used to get on the interstate driving a regular car and get caught in between two fucking well, excuse my language, two trucks, and it scared me to death. So I was always scared of them things. So that's what pushed me to it. I like to challenge myself. So so I got a short fuse because I'm not in it. Don't get me wrong. I love trucking. I love the money, but I wasn't in it for that. I was in it for the challenge. So once I got past my challenge of even driving one, I didn't even thought I would get a CDL to be honest. Once I got past that challenge, I got a short fuse with it. So you know what I'm saying? So it's on to the next. So then I got into the mixer truck. I was scared of heights. I gotta climb a 13-foot ladder 6 or 7 times a day. That scared the life out of me. I got into it.
So
I
this was
conquered
like
it.
more of an accomplished thing than about
Yeah,
making
no,
money.
I'm more of a challenge thing.
Uh,
Like, so even if I don't accomplish something, which I rarely don't, but even if I don't, to even get in the ring with it
uh,
is accomplishing for me, for like my spirit, because I like to challenge myself, which is like it's also my downfall. People say, "Oh, that's a good," no, it's really my downfall because I get bored. So once I conquer something, I'm bored of it. Like I it's on to the next, and that's a tough life to live because I gotta keep finding new things to challenge myself. For instance, I'm training right now to start boxing. Now I'm getting up in age, but that's just what I'm doing. It's a new challenge, so it's just how I live my life.
boxing. You gonna get in the ring with somebody?
Yeah, I'm gonna get in the ring with somebody. Yes,
Really?
yeah, I'm gonna get in there.
How much you weigh and how tall are you? Because I don't think you're a real, very tall and big guy. I think for your Instagram.
Look. I was 155, uh, 6'3" before I started trucking. After trucking, I'm 6'3", 225.
You know, you be a little bit of a heavyweight. You over 200. All right.
I put some weight on, like, but even, I mean, the fact that I'm scared I'm gonna get my teeth knocked down my throat, it incites me to want to do it because I'm scared of it. Like I
You
said,
like
I like to
you
take on
like
things.
danger. You like
Huh?
danger. You crazy, right?
Yeah. I'm a what's it called? A adrenaline junkie? Yes, that's me.
You like danger. You crazy. You crazy as hell.
If it scared me, I'm doing it.
Wow, really?
Yeah, for
That's
real.
a
If I'm scared of something, I'm doing it.
That's a first. Oh wow, really?
I
Wow.
s- I
Hey,
swear that's how I live my life. It's such a bad. It's so draining. You don't understand. I don't know why
mm,
I'm like that. I'm just like that.
like it's never enough. That's the feeling that like it's never nothing that you can do. Like that kind of rush that you just gotta
The
keep
rush
going.
of being scared, the fear of something is a incredible feeling for me.
Uh,
But once I've conquered it and not scared of it no more, I gotta soul search to find out what holds me back in life. So I know myself very well. I know what holds me back in life and what my issues are, and I attack them head on instead of. And sometimes the fear destroys me, of course, but I keep attacking until I conquer stuff. That's just me.
okay, so with everything that you experience and everything that you feel about trucking, would you still encourage other people that are thinking about getting into trucking to do so or to not do so?
Now,
Um,
I don't want to encourage anybody.
uh-huh.
What I can say is, if somebody came to me and looked at, and people, it's kind of crazy. People still hit me up over some of my trucking videos. It's crazy, but when people come to me like that, I don't encourage it. But once they are fully committed and that's something they want to do, I completely support it, and I will give them um, things I went through and things to look out for and the good things. Then yeah, I'm cool. Then what I'm saying, but I wouldn't encourage it. Like I wouldn't say, hey, you can get this money in trucking. I wouldn't say that unless somebody said, hey, I've been thinking about trucking. Then I boom, you know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. Because a lot of people like I encourage people all the time to get into trucking. I tell
I
young
see. I
people,
don't want to do that because it can be, like I said, the isolation. I don't want. I don't want to put nobody in a position like it's rough out there. This is not. It's not a cakewalk.
yes, it is.
So
It's,
I don't want to encourage people, and I don't want to judge people to think that they can't do something because I don't know what somebody got in them. You know what I mean? The person I think they'll never be able to do it because I was that person to think I'd never be able to do it can actually succeed and be good in it. So I don't want to encourage the wrong person. Let's just put it that way, and completely destroy their life. their relationship at home or whatever else they got going on.
So for you, you think trucking is destructive? It's
Um,
a destructive
and
career. Yeah,
for the
that's not
wrong for the wrong person, absolutely.
right. Wow, Skinner. Wow, wow, man.
For the
Yeah,
wrong person, absolutely. But for somebody else, it could be the most life saving thing they ever done in their life. But
yeah.
the wrong person getting that truck, not only is it destructive for them, it's destructive for everybody on the road. It's destructive for it. It could be very bad for the wrong person.
Hmm. Even
Like
first.
I would never encourage somebody to go in there to see the world. That's one of the main things people use. Like, oh, you get to travel and see the world. I would never encourage that because it's way and it's not a false statement, but it's way more than that. And if they hang in their hat on that, they're gonna be very disappointed, and it could cause a lot of destruction for them and everybody else.
Yeah, much true. That's how you feel. That's how you feel. You speaking from true experience, you know. Yeah, I know I have my own reservations, you know, for everything that Skinny is talking. But I know it's somebody that's going to watch this video. It's somebody that's going to catch the replay. That's going to fully understand where this man is coming from, and from 100 and totally and 10% agree. You know what I'm saying? I don't share that kind of same part because to me, I love trucking. I wouldn't change a lot of things about it, even with the negative things that I've been through, because it's taught me what to look for. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's damaged relationships. It's kept me from keeping them, but I wouldn't say it damaged in relationships. That's me. It's my own personal
No,
thing.
no, you talking for you though, but in general, do you think it could be destructive? Now for you, it's served a good thing when you and for many people. But do you not think it can be destructive to relationships as far as leaving your wife, as far as leaving your kids? Can it not be destructive?
Mm, well, I have to say, how bad do you want it? Do you want to stay single for the rest of your life? Do you want to not have no kids or something that you can call your own? Do you not want to have a home you can come to sometimes and something you can call your own and have peace of mind? Happy that you know care about you and that's in your corner if things go awry. You know, do you really want it? And I feel like anything that you want or worth having, it has to take some kind of work and sacrifice. So I say it's a lot of the men that use trucking as an excuse for not going home or not wanting to be faithful or not being there with their kids. I mean, especially the owner ops, you can work out something half the time to see your family. You know, it's gonna be some things you're gonna miss out on, and if your family or friends really love you, they're just gonna understand. You know what I'm saying? But if you put in at least a 50% effort, your family, your friends, your wife, your kids will love you. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on you. It depends on you, and I have to say, you have to have God in a lot of your relationships. You have to. I know, but you know, make simple and something, but you know, I mean, you have to have some kind of foundation that keeps you in a lock and keeps you in check and keeps you in the no one and wanting to care and want to know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? This truck don't mean you should. If you let it damage your life, it's let it damage your life. You know what I'm saying? If you let this truck control you, if you let this truck rule you, rule your whole life, this truck ain't nothing but a piece of equipment. You die today or tomorrow, that vendor is gonna find somebody else to take your place. You understand what I'm saying? You can go back in your sleep at night and have a heart attack, which we forbid. You know what I'm saying? But all they're gonna do is call the coroner, gonna pick your body up, right? Detach that loaded trailer and tell somebody else to come pick it up, and have somebody come pick it up and then deliver their load, and make their money. They don't really truly particularly really care. Hold on. Uh, it's it's Skinny. Uh, okay, hey, Skinny, you still with me, baby?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like to mute my mic, so you know what I'm saying.
Okay, okay. KB, the smooth one, is back on with us. How you doing, love? What you got to say in response to it's Skinny?
I'm good. Hey, Skinny, what's good, fam? Merry Christmas, bro.
You
And
too,
happy
bro.
holiday, whatever you believe in. But I just want to piggyback on what Skinny talked about, Shape. I feel your point of view, but I feel his point of view too. Trucking can be destructive because you got to think about it. If you don't have a strong foundation at home, and not only that, time is the only thing you can't get back. You can have kids and they'd be like, well, daddy, yes, he went on the road and he made a lot of money, but he was never there. I don't
Facts.
know you. I don't know that man. You see what I'm getting, what Skinny's getting that, Shape? I feel him on that. See, we talking because we don't have kids, Shape. You feel me?
Mm,
See, we don't
mm,
have kids, so we don't know that life yet. But if I had
mm,
kids, this whole trucking shit, excuse my language, would be a totally different route. I might not even be in trucking like Skinny, or I won't say not be in trucking, but I'll be, my mind frame would be a totally different. What
mm,
I'm trying to establish now is a business for my kids. So when I do have them, I don't have to be out here like this. 'Cause trust me, by the time I'm 5 years from now, I'm not trying to be running like this, real talk. But what Skinny talking about is for the newcomers coming in that ain't mentally stable or they ain't got their home stable. Like they said, get your house in order. So you get in the truck and thinking truck is going to help you get your life together. No, some people it would tear your life worse than it was before you got into trucking. You see what I'm saying? Because you
mm,
already was jacked up. Now you get in the truck and now you're away from your home. You was arguing with your girl or your wife or whatever. Your kids already don't fuck with daddy. Now you're in trucking gone all the time. You're using trucking, you right, as an excuse. Oh shit, well, hey honey, I can't come home. I gotta stay out. They say I gotta stay out 2 more weeks. So now you're running away from your problems. Your problems gonna escalate. Like I said, your home life not gonna be straight. That's why you see these 80-year-old truckers. Somebody got a beautiful $1 million rig out there, shower, everything in that motherfucker, eating at this iron skillet on a holiday because their kids don't left them. They don't have 3 wives, lost houses, lost everything because, like you said, trucking can be destructive. It can be, but if you put your mind into it and like you said, you try to make it work shape, you got to have that person that's willing to ride or die with you. Meaning, hey, if you're not a truck driver, this is my lifestyle. This is what I got to do. I'm gonna be away from you 2 or 3 months, or at least a month.
mm,
You see what I'm saying? Man, a woman got
mm,
to be able to put up with that and hold the fort down at home and not run out there get some piece of meat in the street or be like, I can't stand being alone. One thing about human beings, I'm not a psychiatrist, but I've been in the military. I lived a lot of life at my 40 years. Humans cannot be apart, meaning humans are not built to be alone. You see what I'm saying? So when you tell your wife or your husband or whoever at home, your boyfriend, spouse, or side thing or whatever, hey, I'm out for 4 weeks. They're gonna be like, nigga, huh, what? So I gotta be alone for 4 weeks? You know, video chat helps or calling help. After that, wow, that person get lonely. You know what I'm saying? Toys don't work. Jerking off don't work. So you know what I'm saying? Human nature is gonna force that person to probably go out there and find some comfort. You know what I'm saying? So
Can
that's
I
all
say
I
something?
wanted to say. I'm just saying that I can
Can I
see
say
Skinny
something?
point. Real talk. Go ahead.
Why not come home every 2 weeks? Why stay out for the whole 4 weeks if you have a wife and kids at home?
Sometimes you don't have that. Sometimes look this is what look this video right now. Your live stream right now is powerful on the fact that there's going to be there's a lot of people sitting on the fence right now about and got a whole family right
Yeah.
and they don't know what they want to do. As a matter of fact, they scared to even bring it up to their wife to even say that they're gonna leave them for that long. Now,
Mm,
the thing is, just like you said, you gotta have your stuff in order, and that even goes to your family, all your whole family. You gotta have the support, and I'm not saying I didn't have the support because I did. I I was a lucky one because I feel like there's more non-support for the situation than there is support. Um, But if you don't got that wife or that girlfriend or whatever, baby mama, whatever it is, if they can't understand why you want to do this and why you trying to make a better situation, or you just a crazy hoodlum that just trying to chase the money. You get out here, you gonna be woken up to a rude awakening for real.
Exactly.
Well, I'll say this, and I would say this especially for the men. I mean, a lot of you men um, fall prey to the wrong woman because of her looks. You know what I'm saying? The Instagram, you get linked in, you get tied in, and you do everything you can. You break your neck trying to please her. I mean, I've heard every story there is. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes time for you to step out on faith and for you to start something that's your dream, or to start something that you can build your own and make money off of, and she's not in agreement with that because of the time away from you, then that may not be the woman for you.
But that's
But
not
it,
always the case though.
hmm,
That's not always the case. You know, I talk to my woman all the time about the time I was in trucking, you know what I mean? And
hmm,
we have agreed, and it's really heartening for me to say it because it hurts my feelings. But
hmm,
when my little boy was born, I wasn't there. I and because I was on the road. Now they had everything they wanted, but I missed such key things in my son's growing up that still hurts me right now. Even though he's only 3, it still hurts me
hmm,
because certain things, certain memories are lasting, last, like what's the word I'm looking for? Lasting, I guess. And certain
hmm,
moments in people's life, when you look back at those moments, you remember who was around. And certain moments in my son's life, around 1 and 2, I was not around, and that hurts my feelings. But me and her was talking about the fact that I was like, you realize that technically you was a single mom. I mean, let's just be real. Because when I came home, I was home for a day and a half and gone again. She was a single mom. Yes, financially, everything was great, but she was a single mom.
hmm.
So I mean,
Yeah,
that's rough.
it is. I can only
And that's
imagine.
a lot to ask anybody. Like
That's a
Skinny
lot
just
to
said,
ask. Yeah,
Shay.
that's a lot
Yeah.
to ask a loved one to do that. And if they say no, you can't really fault them. I don't think you can say they not the one for you. I just think it's a tough pill to swallow. And then on top of the fact you a rookie, and you're not making the money that the vets are making. Like sometimes it almost feels like it's not really worth it. Sometimes,
Hmm, hmm,
like the money
And
don't
not only
solve
that,
everything.
Skinny, not to cut you off, but the money ain't everything. Time you can't get back. Like you said, you regret and you feel bad that you wasn't there for your baby being born. You see what I'm saying? That's memories you never can get back. Damn that truck on the road and shape. I hear what you were saying earlier, like, oh well, you could get home every 2 weeks. Not everybody has that outfit that's gonna get them home. When you first get in the game, my first couple of years, and Skinny know this, I bought him, you came down to Super, so when I first met Steve. But them outfits like that, they ain't not letting you go home like that. They say minimum stay out 2-3 weeks
Yeah,
or
you ain't
more.
going. You
They're
ain't
not gonna
going.
route you home. They will purposely route you away from your crib to not get you. Oh, we'll get you not next time. They'd be like that shit. Oh, we're sorry we couldn't get your home time. We'll try to get you back next time. So next thing you know, you get in this cycle where you're hardly ever home. And like Skinny said, he go home for a day or two. He's gone. So his wife or his girl was baby mom was a single mama basically. And then when you do
hmm.
go home, I don't know how Skinny was. He's so dog tired. He probably didn't spend a lot of time.
I
This nigga
went
trying to
straight to bed.
recharge.
I
You know what I'm
slept
saying?
for
Yeah,
a
go
whole
ahead.
day. The next thing I know, I'm back on the road. So
Um,
even when I was here, guess what? I wasn't even here, bro. Like I went, like
Exactly.
my kids would come in, daddy, 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 and I'm so dead tired. Like, and it's what I'm saying for the rookies. Is this is tailored to the rookies and tailored to young families, like new families.
Ah,
You gotta be strong. That's all I'm saying. And it's
mhm.
not. It's going to be rough, but you know what I'm saying. If you can
Yes.
make it through, it's so powerful. Getting your CDL is so powerful. That's what I do encourage. Getting your CDL. I don't necessarily encourage being OTR and all that stuff, but I do encourage getting your CDL?
Because you always have a job the rest of your life. Like you said, if you get your CDL, you have a job pretty much the rest of your life, as long as you keep your record clean. Yep, I agree
It's
with
the
Skinny. Whether
golden
you want to
ticket.
come OTR, like I said, that's what I stopped doing too. Even on my channel, Shay, I don't tell people to run out here and truck. When people email me and contact me, I say, look here, do you got your family life straight? For what is your goals? What are you coming in the trucking for? That's what I break a dude or lady down to ask me, and then I say, you got to factor in the factors. Do you got your kids straight? Are your kids grown enough to understand that daddy's go or mommy's gonna be home gone for a minute, or are they too young to even understand? And now you missing all that time, and they're gonna look back. Well, he wasn't there or she wasn't there. I don't know you. You see what I'm saying? You got to look at that too, Shay. Money ain't not everybody's built for this trucking game. I'm just being real.
Highway,
It's
highway,
not. Hmm.
highway journey. To cut you off, KB. Highway
Go ahead.
journey
Go ahead.
said. Highway journey says toys only work for so long. Teddy the trucker says get you a strong support system and it will be okay. JJ Hammer says that the first year is going to be very tough. I get home every 2 weeks, running 11 West dedicated. Now,
Can I say this? Let me say this.
go ahead,
Now,
baby.
as much as now, and I've told you, I absolutely fell in love with trucking. To this day, I still love it. But for me, and for the rookies that I want the rookies to understand, you gotta weigh what you willing to sacrifice. So what I'm willing to sacrifice, you ain't willing to sacrifice. What you willing to sacrifice, I'm not. You gotta know what's for you, what you willing to sacrifice. Like it's not an even play. Everybody, you can watch videos and they tell you this and that, but it's not an even play because you know what I'm saying. You gotta know. You gotta realize. You gotta be strong enough to know what you're willing to sacrifice. For me personally, I was not willing to sacrifice missing so much of my family's life because I'm dealing with miscommunication with dispatchers. So for me, that was too much for me. But
Mhm.
what I can say is the one of the greatest experiences in trucking. Forget all the traveling, forget all the states, forget the food, forget the people. The best thing for me was I'm in that truck by myself. That's the first time in life that I can actually say that I actually got to know who I am for me. Like you with yourself so much, you really get to learn yourself. And I really learned so much about myself
Mhm.
while I was on the road.
All your comforts, all your fears, everything
Yeah,
that you like.
me, like you really get to be with you, no distractions. Like it's just you. Like
Mhm.
it's a very powerful feeling.
So
That's
for
what
for
I do miss.
for you, Skinny, it was a self identity.
You get to
It
really learn who you are as a
was
person.
self identity. It was not. It wasn't nothing about trucking for you. This was just
No, it
coming through your cool self
the
mentally.
trucking, it was because I told you I'm a challenge guy. It was so challenging. There was situations where I would intentionally go to truck stops at the worst times just to challenge myself in crazy backing situations. For me, the challenge was everything. My challenge was not turning somebody's truck up at the truck stop. My challenge, uh, well, I'm out of trucking, so I don't care if the fans listening. But my challenge was running from scale houses. That was my challenges and stuff.
Hmm.
But it, like I said, you have the great spectrum of it. But for the rookies, they not going to be built like you, Shake. You know what I'm saying? The rookies ain't going to be. It's going to be a few that come in like hitting it hard, like ground, like I mean, like you know what I mean. They got it. But some of us, we have to learn to get it. And I eventually did learn it, but it just wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel you, Skinny. I really
What
do.
you say about saying that,
Because
KB?
I had to learn myself too, real quick. I'm gonna hop out here because I just wanted to piggyback, but I'm just saying I'm ex-military, so I was used to in life being alone, being deployed, being away. but not you can't ask every average person to do that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, every outfit is different. Like Skinny said, every person's situation is different. You know what I mean? Like I said, to me, I say if you got a family, a home front, you got to have that straight communication first. Cause trucking's gonna be trash when you get out here. Like Skinny said, these dispatchers gonna tell you one thing and they're gonna do another. You know what I'm saying? You put in your home time weeks ahead of time, they still won't get you home. Blah 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 blah. Your first couple of years is gonna be definitely rough. Trust me. And then like another thing is time will fly by. I can't even believe next year I'll be 5 years in trucking. I'm like, damn, I remember meeting Skitty and Joe. I'm like, damn, time went by that fast. He been out here 3 years. So when he came in the game, I was a year and a half in the game. Just still learning myself at Super Service, a ragged ass company out of Somerset, you know what I'm saying, down in Kentucky, his state, you know, on the yard, backing up. And I remember him coming in orientation, but he bounced out of there and I'm glad he did. But anyway, long story short is just make sure y'all just strong enough. This is for the rookie driver thing coming in. We're not trying to discourage you. No, if you feel strong about trucking, you want to come out here, do it, do it. Like sky's the limit. Like Skinny said, I love this trucking shit. If it goes away, I will always love it. But you got to be ready mentally. We're able to handle this, being alone, being in this. I call it 6x6 cell on wheel. This truck is not that big, even though I got a condo. You're in here a lot of time by yourself thinking. They say an idle mind is a devil's playground, so you got to keep your mental strong out here. But Skinny, what's up, bro? Love you, man. This was a great, powerful live. I know, Shape. Thank you for doing it. But I'm gonna hop out here and see if let somebody else come in here and see if they got opinion on it. But you have a good day, bro. Stay up.
That's my guy right there.
Yeah, we like KB Smooth over here. Um, Skinny, I think I've asked you everything that I want to ask you. Um, okay, one more thing, and then we're gonna go on it and then take it on in. As far as your kids are concerned, would you encourage them to get their CDL with everything that you've experienced, with
Yeah,
everything that
yeah,
you know, and they having your ways and then your genes and everything you've experienced? Would you be okay with any of your son and daughters um, getting their CDL and going to OTR? Would you
absolutely. And this
do
is
it?
why. With all that said, absolutely, because now they got a olive branch, which is me, that know what it is out here.
Hmm.
I didn't have YouTube videos only go so far, man.
Hmm.
I I didn't have that olive branch that knew the trucking lifestyle, that knew what I was getting into. So I went into it. I mean, honestly, let's keep it real. Most rookies go into it blindfolded.
Hmm.
We don't actually know
But
what we're getting ourselves
your
into.
kids gonna be blindfolded. They have you. See, it's gonna be different. It's
Yeah,
gonna be different.
exactly. That's why I said I will encourage them because now they have an olive branch who is me that can tell them the good, bad, and ugly of it.
Hmm.
And even when they get out there, they can talk to me and I can relate to a situation they may be going through.
Hmm.
You know, family, when you're the first one in your family, it only goes so far. Like I call my dad, great support system. I call my girl, great support system. Mom, great support system. But they have no idea what I'm talking about. When I'm talking this trucking stuff, it's a foreign language.
Hmm.
You know, I don't, you know, I don't, I wish I had somebody to tell me, you know what I mean, that it's going to look, your first couple years is going to be absolutely crazy. You're going to be in so many situations like, but like I said, with all that being said, I loved it. I still love it, but I know that I'm not built for the OTR.
Yeah, but here's the thing. For you, it was a mental challenge, right? You don't
Uh,
think it would be the exact same thing for your children, or do you think because they have the support from coming from real experience, do you think that they'll have the same breakdown that you
I,
had?
well, I
Because
didn't have a breakdown. It was just I wasn't willing to sacrifice any more home time for nonsense.
mm,
See,
see,
the
you call it
number one,
nonsense. That's the thing. You calling it nonsense, and see, to me, that I don't comprehend the nonsense part. You're out here gaining knowledge and experiencing something that you step out on faith to do, and
The
something that can
dispatchers was the
control.
nonsense.
Where you go?
The dispatchers.
Hmm.
See, the dispatchers was the nonsense. If I could, if they would put more truckers in dispatching positions, there would be so much better communication, so much better dispatcher to driver relationships, and everything else. These dispatchers, a lot of them have absolutely no idea anything about trucking. They don't even have a CDL. They never even drove a truck. So
I
when
agree
they
with you.
tell you to get down the road, uh, 500 miles, and you're supposed to get there in an hour and a half, they talking outside their head. It's nonsense like that where they don't understand. The only thing they know is you have a load and I want you to get it there. They can't relate. And that was the nonsense that most of them cannot relate to the driver.
That much is true. That much is true.
And that's what I said. The communication for me, I'm a communication guy. When communication is off between me and something or somebody, it really it messes with me.
Hmm.
Like if like for instance, if you say, "Hey, Skinny, go to the store and get me some milk," I'm like, "All right, cool. I'm going to the milk." Now I come back with whole milk, and then when I get there, you say, "Oh, I only drink 2%." Well, you didn't say that. You said milk. It's things like communication like that that will eat me alive. And it seems like dispatchers do that so often that I wasn't willing to risk my home time anymore for that nonsense. That's the nonsense I'm talking about. That nonsense.
Hmm. So
You
you
get what
say,
I'm saying? Like trucking
uh,
as a whole is not nonsense. As a matter of fact, it's the is I mean, let's be real, it's the most important thing. It runs this country. It runs a lot of countries.
I will give you this though, Skinny. You were the first man to fully admit to me that that mentally it was too much. You have so many truckers, especially black truckers. That's why I really respect you coming on tonight and really, really speaking a lot of knowledge because a lot of black men just have it. Oh, I can take anything. I can do anything. This ain't nothing. You really opened up and pulled back the sheet down to how hard it is mentally, emotionally on you and your family. And see, a lot of men don't admit to that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
Yeah,
men don't. So yeah, thank you for being real enough tonight to really, really pull back that sheet down and let people know that and it's really okay to be open and honest about that. You know what I'm saying? If it's not really mentally for you, you have to be mentally strong. You know what I'm saying? Out here, you know what I'm saying? You have to be. You have no choice. You know, a lot of these super truckers, that's how you females don't know nothing. They go there and you don't know what goes on when they be in a truck by themselves. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. You know, they may smoke weed to help cope out here driving, doing all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Using prostitutes and all that kind of stuff. Those men are suffering mentally also. They just don't want to admit it. You feel what I'm saying? All those things are mechanisms to cope. You feel me? You get what I'm saying? It's skinny. All this just
yeah,
stuff to help ease your pain when you out here away from home because you're a slave to your truck or you're a slave in your situation, and whatever situation that you're in trucking. So I appreciate you. I really, really do for you getting on tonight because a lot of men don't like to be that honest. You know what I mean?
yeah. It definitely. Yeah, you. I mean, you hit it on the head. It wasn't a physical thing. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I could do it all day long. It was mentally the isolation. Was just too much.
Mm,
And money's not everything. And I said that before. But for me mentally, I've been to jail before. I felt like I was back in the box. Only difference, this cell had wheels on it. So
mm,
mentally, it destroyed me, and the money didn't match what I had to deal with on the road for me.
Mm-hmm.
Good money, but I wasn't making near enough. And the rookies need to understand that they're not gonna make what Shake make. They ain't gonna make what KB make. They're not gonna make that. I was making what, $700 something a week. Now, don't get me wrong, for the normal average person, that's great money, and it still is decent money. But when you calculate that against everything you go through in trucking, and not even the mental side always, sometimes the physical side too. When you calculate everything and then you throw in the dispatches on top of it, it broke the camel's back for me.
Mm-hmm.
I could have 100% been fine if didn't have. I ran into too many dumb. Well, I hate to say dumb. I ran into too many uh dispatchers that's never been in trucks before. I ran into too many that happen to be dispatching for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. The dispatchers can't make or break you. These brokers can make and break you. You know what I'm saying? It's even a lot of people at Landstar. You know, I got two drivers that's there now. They'll tell you that they still go through the mental anguish of dealing with brokers all the time. You know what I'm saying? They make or break you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the thing about it is, you know, you can say you could one truck operation, but you're really not. You know, it's a network of keeping your truck running and you making money. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel that.
See,
I
you get
feel
your real hustle on. See, that's a whole different. See, your world and a rookie's world are two different things. Two different things.
Mhm. Baby. Let me tell you this. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's skinny, and I'm gonna let you go because I want YouTube to cut me off. It's my first time using StreamYard, so I don't want to cut you off either. Um, I still feel like a rookie. I still feel like it's more things for me to learn. I won't ever tell nobody that I got the game on lock. You know what I'm saying? I never ever will tell you I got all the answers because the trucking industry, let's keep it real, this game is forever changing. So whenever you have to renew the rules, you have to renew this here. This has to stay renewed every single year. Like we're going into 2021 and we don't know if Biden gonna shut down the country again, which we can't afford to do. We don't know if they're gonna change the HOS laws again. And those things affect us and you have to adjust. You know what I'm saying? When certain weeks don't go where they need to go, those things affect your life. When your money is affected, your mental is affected. I don't care what nobody tell you. Kim, what nobody tells you. They can tell you all day long that I'm saved and sanctified and all this and the other, and that's good. But when your finances are not in order, it does affect you emotionally. It does affect your state of mind, your peace. You know what I'm saying? All these things tie in together for me. You know what I'm saying? But Lockout Man is in the building. Uh, BKNGA says trucking is a way to get a bag and keep it. Moving careers of being OTR is for birds. So he's in agreement with you. It's skinny. I guess they're saying he's with you with the OTR. Um, he's not. I guess what that really means. Someone cut you. You say that, but it says so about the other two apps I've used. So it's my first
Nah,
time.
Guilty be on this thing for what? 4 hours on StreamYard. Ain't that
Yeah, but guilty has a bigger platform than me. You know what I'm saying? So for sometimes it cuts me off on certain things. So it is what it is. But I thank you so much, Skinny, for being on tonight. I appreciate you, bruh. You definitely open up a lot of things tonight, and I hope people learn a little bit from this. I hope they take it somewhere. I hope they learn something from it. I hope that they send people to come watch it. You know what I'm saying? And just give people the heads up that want to get involved in trucking, let people know that it's okay. It's okay to accept that OTR really wasn't for you. You know what I mean? Have you ever experienced that? Some truckers tell you that OTR is really they refuse to say the OTR is good for them. They refuse to say OTR wasn't good for me. I've come across that. I come across that the super guy truckers that say everybody needs some OTR. You ever experienced that? It's skinny.
what?
Everybody needs OTR.
Say that one more time. I ain't hear you. My bad.
You ever experienced it on the super truckers that tell you that everybody needs to go OTR?
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody.
And I think that's the wrong thing to say. Like, so that's why I'm on the other spectrum here. I'm
Mhm.
not bad mouthing trucking at all. But that's equivalent to saying that, all right, so I ride motorcycles, right?
Mhm.
Now, if you look up what a beginner should drive and for a motorcycle, they'll tell you the smallest motorcycle, the 250s, the smallest one you can get. Instead of
Mhm.
telling you whatever you feel comfortable with. I started on a 1000.
Mhm.
So that's equivalent to somebody saying, "Oh, you have to go OTR." No, I mean, that's going to stare a lot of people that ain't built for it. That's going to destroy them.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like that's that same point for the people that's not built for it. And you know, some people not smart enough to let what resonates for you resonate for you. You know what I mean? So you know if you built for it, and you know if you not. But you'll hear a big YouTuber say, "Oh yeah, go OTR and be out for 2 months," and you will do that knowing that you ain't built for it. Now the people that resonate for it's gonna hit them, and they gonna go out there and they gonna ball out.
Mhm.
But people take what the vets and the YouTubers say so strongly that they step into the fire when they know they ain't built for it.
Mhm. Okay. All right, y'all. Thanks, Skinny. It's Skinny for being on tonight. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas, sir. At least you get a chance to
Oh,
be
you
at home.
too, you too. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I can get moving by tomorrow, get up out of here, y'all. Y'all stay blessed and safe tonight. If you out on the road. Some people gonna be drinking and partying maybe a little bit tonight. So y'all be safe out there. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below. And it's your girl Shay.